All right, baby, Mr. Eric is back. Tuesday, October 12th, 2021. I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm having a great day. I started out today by going to the Southington Post Office. Whoa, you're a cheater, Mr. Eric. Why not the Bristol Post Office? 2 reasons. First of all, I wasn't going to the warehouse till later today. Second of all, the staff at the Southington Post Office seem a lot more friendly than the Bristol Post Office. They even allow me to park in the back and drop off my packages in bulk with my USPS scan form in hand. Today, they were so nice that I literally wasted no time waiting for anybody to come out. As soon as I showed up, there was somebody there to help me. With that being said, I got home relatively quick and I got straight to editing some of these blogs. The reason I got to editing them is because John and I are a bit behind on the edits. We had a busy weekend, John's got homework to do, I had books, so none of us have been able to edit. Well, that changes today because I get to edit and render and upload 4 videos in one day. I'm happy with that. I could have done more, but I had to go to the eye doctor today. I've never had an eye appointment before because I have pretty good vision. I've never had complaints, so I didn't know what to expect. The only reason I'm going to the eye doctor is because our insurance now requires it once a year. Otherwise, I guess our rates go up. So I go to the eye doctor. It's the normal doctor type routine. I sit in the waiting room and then they call me in. Some lady asks me basic questions. Then she checks my vision. I know that I have blurry vision kind of in my right eye, better vision in my left. And that gets proven on the Snellen chart that they have across the room. If you don't know what a Snellen chart is, it's the fancy word for the letters that are on the piece of paper across the room, and they tell you to cover one eye and read the Snellen chart, and then cover the other eye and read the Snellen chart. They are comparing how well one eye compares to the other. The only problem is that if you remember the letter sequence, it's going to screw up the data. But at the same time, why would you cheat yourself? You're just kind of getting away from getting your vision fixed if you have a problem in one eye and not the other. Okay, once this lady was all set with me, the doctor came in. He did a very quick checkup on me. And instead of talking to me about like medical stuff, he was talking about the vaccine. He's super anti-vaccine when it comes to the population as a whole. He thinks it should be up to the individual based on their condition. And if there's like a person in the household who has a pre-existing condition, then you should get the vaccine to protect them. And I completely agree with him. He also said that if you are going to get the vaccine, you shouldn't get it first. You should only get it after you get a titer to check your antibodies. That makes total freaking sense. The only reason they're not doing that is because a titer is time consuming, and the government thinks it's just a whole lot easier to vax everyone with a needle. Bunch of lazy freaking bums. I don't know why doctors are not in charge of this thing. It's like Biden and Kamala Harris, who are idiots when it comes to medical stuff, and then this Fauci guy who's been in the system too long to be a doctor anymore. By this point, he's just a politician. Okay, anyways, while this doctor's talking about all this vaccine stuff, he puts his head on my forehead, pushes it back, grabs an eye squirt, and squirts it in my eye. And I start freaking out, like my eyes spaz out and stuff. I did not expect that. I didn't know what he was doing. He didn't even let me know, and he just did it. He just squirted stuff in my eye. After that, I was like crying, and I felt like my eyes were red. I also couldn't see clearly. I was like blurry for the next 10 minutes. For a hot second, I thought he poisoned my eye, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? But everything cleared up, which is good. He told me to go back to the waiting room and he'll see me again in a bit. So I went back to the waiting room. I sat there for like 15 minutes. And then the lady that saw me earlier called me back into a different room for the doctor to do a second checkup on me. This time, he once again didn't talk about any medical stuff. He started talking to me about religion. Now, the reason he brought up religion is because he said I'm a Christmas baby. And I'm like, what does that mean? But then I remember I was born in September. So 9 months ago was around Christmas. So who knows what my parents did, you know? I don't want to think about that. Then when he made that Christmas comment, I'm like, oh yeah, I know you're religious. I see all the crucifixes in your office, because he had a bunch of crucifixes and holy stuff in his office. And then he went off on a tangent about how he's actually Orthodox and he's from Egypt, and he starts talking about how the Egyptians are the true people of God. They've been protected by God for years. There's never been a battle really in Egypt that these people have lost. And he was saying stuff like the Coptic church is the most popular church in Egypt, and it's like Egypt's best kept secret. These people are like the most holy and stuff, and he, I guess, aligns with them. It was hard to follow him because I literally have no knowledge about this Coptic religion. I know nothing about Egypt. I really don't care for history. I care about business and like medical stuff, but when it comes to history, I'm a dumb butt. Still though, it was interesting to learn this stuff from him, and I plan on Wikipediaing it soon when I go home. I got done with the eye doctor, and then I gave Andrzej Kashitsa a call and asked him if I could drop the car off, and he got a little bit mad. He was saying, oh, I thought you were going to drop it off off today. I was waiting for you. And then I'm like, well, sorry, man, I never gave you a time. Neither did you give me a time. So it's like, can I just see you tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, just text me the VIN number so I could get the parts ready. So I did that for him. I ate food at home. Mom made some bomb soup, and then I was off to the warehouse. I had 80 packages to prepare tonight, split between Amazon and eBay. Obviously, mostly Amazon stuff, but some eBay mixed in too. So I just spent the night at the warehouse packaging and preparing orders. I wasn't really on my phone. I was kind of in the zone because I'm super tired. All I want to do is go home. Plus, I'm filming this video for today and yesterday's video right now, so I'm exhausted. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.